And we should be live. Welcome to another Andaron Saga stream, everyone. How are all of you doing today? I've been looking forward to this stream all week. Kind of wanted to get back into Andaron Saga really quickly because I really like streaming this. It's a lot of fun. And I'm sure it's a lot of fun for you guys to see me mess up. So, before we get started today, I have a couple of announcements, and then we have some housekeeping to do. I'll explain what that is later. So, for those of you who are wondering about Meng's Advance Wars at all, I am working on an update for that game. There are a lot of issues that need to be fixed. I got handed this giant spreadsheet of issues with Meng's Advance Wars to correct, so I'm going to be working on that. I might not continue my Meng's Advance Wars playthrough until all of that is settled, so we'll see how that pans out. I definitely do want to correct some of the issues. I think they might affect some of the maps that I have left to play. Anyways, that's pretty much the only announcement I had, actually. I mean, I've got a couple of other things going on in the background, but you guys aren't going to hear about that for a while, I guess. Hello, Dr. Victim. You flubbed really hard on this chapter, huh? Well, we'll get to see that eventually, but now it's time to get to that housekeeping I mentioned, because, as all of you know, I lost Isabelle on my first run of the previous chapter on the last stream, so I wanted to replay that chapter to get Isabelle again. I have no idea if I'm pronouncing that correctly. I can't pronounce any name correctly anymore. So I've already done the playthrough that gets Isabella, so I'm going to... Is it even Isabella? I'm not sure. There's probably no way at the end. I made a save state so I can show you guys what I was doing, because something actually really funny happened. So here we are, we're back in chapter 11. So we're back in chapter 11, I've successfully managed to distract Isabelle. There's no A at the end, so that's worth noting. She's very distracted trying to hit Coulter with her Brave Lance, and he's got a Lance Reaver, so the chances of him getting hit are not that high. So this actually works really well if you want to distract her somehow. There's a possibility of getting hit by both Brave Lance hits, but it's not likely. So, the funny thing that happened was, yeah, you can see it with your eyes right here. Since these Steel Knights never ever attack Mortimer or Bodymon, it's actually a very interesting strategy you can do. You can use them to block off this choke point completely, and these guys, including this mini-boss, they'll never actually be able to attack because they'll keep running into the Steel Knights, but they won't be able to get past to attack you because they're being blocked by these two, who the Steel Knights never actually attack. So I have no doubt that PH is going to patch this out because he hates anybody being creative, but that is something that you can do in the version I'm playing, at least, and that makes it very easy to just snipe these guys from over the walls because they never have any hand axes, and this guy with his big, nasty regalia, or regalia or whatever, the Ash Cleaver, it's not ranged, so he can't hit you. This actually makes it very useful for training people, because you can do a decent amount of damage even if you have to just stand there and take a bunch of hits from Isabelle while you're trying to do that. And you can also... the Great Knights on the right side are also basic enemies. They do have Brave Axes, which is dangerous, sure, but it is possible to take them out if you've got a decently trained Shom or Ilando or Bjarki, whatever you've got. Maybe you've got a hammer or a halberd. Halberds work on them too. And this guy, he was actually a straggler that I was just ignoring the entire time. He got all the way from here to over here. He just kept trying to shoot me down, but I was going way faster than him. And now he's, well, he'll eventually be dead, I guess. So yes, I used this to level up a bunch of people. And if you actually manage to, kill Jeffrey here... The nice crit animation. I know I'm using Mortimer for this, but it's actually a very, very easy strategy to kill him with either Mortimer, or if he decides to go onto the right side of the wall, you can hit him with Shom as well. Or, like, Shay or anybody, really. What a good Mortimer level. Hello, Hanimore. Hello, Flame Master Infernape. And hello, Berry Blue. I hope all of you are having a good day. So, with that out of the way, I think it's time to actually show what happens when you recruit Isabelle. And if you do manage to kill Jeffrey, something interesting happens, actually. So let's take a look at that, too. And let's hope that Gustav doesn't decide to crit me. Yeah, we've seen this before. Oh! Let's go back and try that again, shall we, gentlemen? Well, that's one way to start us off, huh? Maybe Shay could actually get this kill if I, like, give her something. Oh, well. Alright, so... I suppose if I, like, take a pot shot here, that'll, flush the RNG or something. So, yes, where were we? Okay, you know what? Actually... No, he still crits? Did they fix the issue with the RNG? I guess they did. Wow, I was not expecting this. This is why you put the holy symbol on whoever fights Gustav, by the way. So then, if the game would kindly allow me to actually continue on here. Yeah, I was using this to feed Jaka some EXP as well. You know what, you take this. Okay, that's better. Now then, the other thing I wanted to show before the game decided to be a little bit mean... Oh, whoops. I didn't mean to skip that, but... So if Isabelle survives the chapter, she will actually get recruited. So this scene is a little bit different if Isabelle is there. And she's blue now. And then all of this is the same as we saw. Ah, and this is different. If you manage to actually kill Jeffrey, Ariel shows up, and then you can actually take the Ash Cleaver for yourself. This is the first regalia we've seen outside of the Lumina, so let me explain how these work. They all give you skills, they're all extremely powerful, and I'm sure if Ariel used this, she would be a monster. However, you have to have an S rank in your respective weapon skill in order to actually be able to use this thing. So it might be a while before we're actually able to use it, because remember, you can only get an S rank if you promote. But hey, somebody should be able to use it eventually, right? Even if it's not Ariel. So, with regards to the fight with Randall, I decided that it would also be interesting to start off the stream today. Queen Crimson, don't spoil it. Ah yes, you also must have the correct bloodline in order to be able to use the regalia as well. So, I also thought it would be interesting to see what happens if you lose this fight. Because you don't actually have to win this. I mean, it's entirely possible that you just won't have the weapons necessary to win. Let's see what happens if, he just does no damage to Mortimer with the Dawn Caller, because it's magic. So, I think if Mortimer gets killed, it also counts as a loss for you. Alright, so if Mortimer gets KO'd, it's actually not game over. That's interesting. So the loss condition is Bodymon getting, well, bodied. It's morting time. So yes, it's not game over if you lose. I don't know what you're talking about, Queen Crimson. So I'm pretty sure the scene continues on from here, like, as normal, except you see Samuel actually go into the room. I think you see him go into the room if you won, also. But this is the same. Bodymon and Mortimer have apparently been captured, so now it's time to continue on with the plot. And this next chapter has, like, I think every chapter in this ROM hack has so much going into it. I actually planned out what I was going to do with this next chapter. So having said that, let's go to chapter 12X. There's going to be a lot of talking, because Gaiden chapters have quite a lot of text in them. Ooh. I've dropped something. Darn it. You know what I dropped? It was the coaster for my drink. The thing was, like, stuck to the drink because the liquid was leaking out of the bottom. There wasn't a hole in my cup, it was like perspiration or whatever. It's like sweating, but for drinks. Now, there's actually this restaurant I go to, they have sweat-proof drinks, if you can believe it. There's like a second layer of paper so that liquid doesn't leak through the bottom. It's really cool. Must be expensive for them, though. I'm pretty sure this tavern was, like, in that town that was getting razed by bandits. So, like, when the knights are busy fending off a rebellion, they don't exactly have time to pay attention to the commoners. So yeah, it's no wonder he took all of his men. Alexander just took all of his men and ran so that he wouldn't lose any to Bodymon. So now he basically has authority by force. Right, it's talking time. Now, the talk here with Zacharias, I was a beta tester for this ROM hack, as you know, and in one of the earlier scripts, this conversation, when it was originally written, it basically spoiled what happens in Chapter 13. So I like that this revision of the script makes the talk a bit more vague. Oh yeah, there are a bunch of cracked walls. You can totally attack them. I don't know what the point of that is. It would actually make it possible to see all the talks in less turns, so I might just do that. Maybe Jaka feels like he needs to break the walls down in rage or something. And this does give you weapon EXP, but Jaka already has A rank in lances in my case. You know, guys, I think Andaron nobility might suck really bad. Well, most of them. I just want everybody to keep in mind one thing about Alexander running for the hills over at the river battle. Because Mortimer knew that was going to happen. I really need to use Fred more. I forget if you can actually do that, but, I suppose we'll find out. What are Jaka's supports right now? Okay. So it's still possible for him to A rank with Jaheira. We'll have to keep that in mind in the future. But I don't recall using Jaheira all that much in previous playthroughs. Which is probably a mistake, I will admit. Shay's doing really good right now. No human could live that long, Jaka. You're forgetting about the, quote-unquote scalies. And Isabelle is in the party now, so we'll talk with her. I definitely want to try using Isabelle for reasons, but really, I can't remember the last time I've actually used an Armor Knight in Fire Emblem besides, like, Oswin. Well, I tried to use Gilliam, too. So. Actually, you know what? Ever since Fire Emblem was localized, we've been getting actually pretty good Armor Knights. We got Oswin, we got Gilliam, who's decent, and we got Gatry. And then Braum. Don't underestimate Braum. Ah yes, Isabelle actually has like one move more than normal Armor Knights, I think. That was a little bit odd. In fact, we should look at her actually. She comes with a Brave Lance and a Light Brand, which if she uses them in the actual chapter, they're not going to get repaired, sadly. And she has Resolve. This is the same skill that Toriano has in Path of Radiance. So she's very much inspired by Toriano. Am I pronouncing that right? Torano. That's probably it. 5 movement, just like Jaka, I think. So she's not going to lag behind like most Armor Knights would. Most Armor Knights in this series have only 4 move, and that made them really difficult to use. At least if you wanted them to keep up with the rest of your army. Well. This is probably the most important talk if you're playing for the first time, because it has gameplay advice in it. And Shom's turn. Well, Windlance did attack us in chapter, 9. That town battle. Or maybe that was just Shay, trying to get Shom on her side. Let's get in the corner first. Spear Garden, more like Snake Garden. Garden snakes? Maybe? Always remember the rules of acquisition. The bigger the smile, the sharper the knife. Oh yeah, my chair isn't squeaky anymore. So I can finally lean back. Okay, maybe it is a little bit squeaky. We might need Haley in a couple chapters. Haley attaches eyeballs to her arrows. That's why they're homing arrows. Bat eyeballs, as a matter of fact. Hello, Hadouken Fighter. Oh, geez, which Isabella are you talking about? The Armor Knight or the Days of Ruin character? Oh, man. Chapter 13 can be a good chapter to train one or two weaker units you really want, but no more. You need mobility. Well, in that case, I'm going to do exactly that. Remember, I have plans for this upcoming chapter. You're going to like it, I think. I used Boogie. I did run a couple simulations on the next chapter just to see who I could train, by the way. So it's like I rehearsed the chapter. Also, you can rescue drop people. I don't know. It would be pretty cool if you could, like, trigger an event by forcefully picking somebody up and dropping them next to somebody else. And finally, Garum. Oh, I should note that in battle preps, we're going to be handing out a lot of promotions because a lot of people hit level 20. And a lot of people are also close to 20. I didn't give Shom his 20th level in the actual run, so I'm probably going to take him to get that 20th level. Hello and welcome, Ken Critical. Never heard the name before. Welcome to the stream. We're wrapping up the talks in Chapter 12X, and we'll be going to Chapter 13 in just a moment. I suppose we could smash all the walls before we go. But, nah. Yeah, you still need promotional items, but there's only one promo item that works on everybody. And I might run low on them, actually, because I had a bunch of them saved up, and we're going to be handing out a bunch of promotions at once. And as you can imagine, it's a fog chapter. Now, if Coulter is alive and in your party, they will force him into the chapter, which is maybe just a little bit strange, but it's fine. Because you can actually recruit a thief in this chapter, in case you lost Coulter. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, battle prep time. I definitely want Lillinette and Shom, because they're close to 20. Angelus is probably important too. And Bjarki, I kind of need some muscle here. Although I could use Barrett, because she's hit 20. I want to try using Isabelle, so we'll bring her. And that leaves for our last inclusion, Elmer. Yes, Elmer's going to be joining us, ladies and gentlemen. But first, let's hand out all of our promotions. I still have a couple seals in here, right? Yes. Oh, I need Shay too, actually. Yeah, Shay's more important. Sorry, Angelus. But let's go ahead and start dealing out promotions. Barrett maxed strength and speed before promotion, which is really impressive. Now, she actually has a different promotion from Bjarki. She promotes to Berserker instead of Warrior. So that's pretty awesome. 7 magic. How did that happen? Well, there you go. Did she gain any skills from this? Death Blow is her normal skill. Ah yes, Berserkers have a crit boost, so Barrett is really turning into a crit machine here. Very awesome. I stole all your items away. You don't need them. Ariel, give all of your items to Victoria. I'm probably gonna, like, run out of space for all of this. Okay, Garam also hit level 20, so it's time for his promotion. He already talked about it in his support with Kurt, I think. So suddenly he has, like, really, really huge amounts of armor. Why does he gain 4 magic for this? 4 magic? Are you kidding? These are, like, actually kind of lame stats, if I'm going to be honest. Strength is very high, but the other stats are like, what are you doing? Well, he no longer has maxed con, so that's something. Anyways. Zacharias. Oh, he needs his 11 axe. Yeah, that's the thing. The 11 axe is the only real magic axe I can think of, and it's locked to Zacharias. Maybe there's a magic bow I don't know about. Ah, yes, Kurt hit level 20. Whoops. Didn't mean to do that. He's a little defense screwed. Well, it's a good thing I don't have to do this in the battlefield. Alright, Kurt promotion. There is a magic bow. Good. That's very good. If I recall, Kurt doesn't gain, like, skills or anything, but the extra movement is very good for somebody with Super Canto, so it's very much worth it. Ah, yes, there's an Umbra Axe. That's nice. Still not sure why you would need that, but okay. So, the way trainees work, by the way, I just remembered this. Well, I actually just found this out. Normally in Fire Emblem Sacred Stones, hello Jarion, and hello Jarikan, excuse me, and hello Mangs, yes, Kurt. The way trainees work is that you have to get them to level 10, but you actually have to use a Master Seal on them in Andaron Saga. They don't auto-promote between chapters, which can actually be good. If you, like, want to train them even further after they promote, then it's good to be able to actually do that without waiting for them to promote between chapters. Okay, we probably want the heavy spear for this, and the short spear is not bad either. And looks like we're good to go, though... Uh-oh. I might be out of, Master Seals. Well... yeah. Ooh. I actually don't have any more. They totally should auto-promote at 10. Well, did you, like, fix that in an update? Because Elmer isn't promoting at level 10 for me. Oh, they do promote between chapters. Okay. Do they? Do they promote between chapters or no? I want to know. Because if they should promote between chapters, I'll take Elmer into this chapter. Because it's nice to have the option to, I'm on chapter 13. Okay, so what I'm going to do in this case is I'm going to get him to level 10. I'm going to get him to level 10 in this chapter like I intended, and then we'll see if he auto-promotes in chapter 14. So, like, we can find out for sure right now. And I don't want to delay any further anyways. Because a lot of cool stuff happens in this chapter. Okay, Isabel out front, and Shay... No, these two... This one needs to be out front, too. Also, I need to check Lil Lynette's equipment. I don't need the rescue, but I do need Illuminate. Only one left, unless I, Yeah, and she needs Unlock as well. Unlock is useful! That's shocking. Not only is it useful for unlocking doors without a lockpick, you get lots of EXP out of it. So Coulter actually wants to go down here, and he probably could have used a torch. And Sean... he might get the EXP he needs off of this one guard. And there are prisoners, you can actually attack them. But that would be mean. For this. Oh yeah, it's gonna take a couple of attacks to get him to his final level here. So there are prisoners you can talk to, and you do get a little bit of EXP for it. I think I will first illuminate this area. Alright, that's fine. Bjarki can do the talking. So yes, you can get items for most of the prisoners, and they also turn green, which will assist you because that'll distract some of the enemies coming from behind. Okay, time to lure some of the enemies in. I forgot to mention, by the way, that this chapter is pretty much, like, divided into two parts, and if you game over on part 2, you have to redo part 1, which can be a little bit annoying, so I'm thinking of just, like, dropping a save state when part 2 starts. Merely to save time in case I make a mistake, because you're not going to want to just see me go through this again, are you? This is the guy from the tavern. I remember this. A golden egg. Feels like Easter already. And we have a new unit. A favorite among the devs. And this is a new recruit theme as well. Bury the mouse. Jesse, please stop it. I'm so glad to have a chat that reminds me of every tiny little thing. So yes, Jesse is an interesting unit. So, many of you out there might be familiar with a skill from, I think, Fire Emblem Fates, that lets you potentially get a free red gem if you kill an enemy with a unit that has the skill. With this little gem, pun intended, you can get red dust after attacking and defeating an enemy. And being a rogue, he can also, like, open locks for free. And he has the steal command as well. Very helpful to have a backup thief. Now, the red dust is interesting because Jesse has a unique ability. Randomly, he will either snort some red dust, and yes, this is a drug, he will snort some red dust to gain a buff, or if there is no dust in his inventory, he'll be afflicted by a debuff. So if you use Jesse, you want to kill enemies to make sure he has dust in his inventory. Red dust is actually changed from how it used to be. In earlier versions of the game, it was a stat booster that would increase luck, but it would decrease your maximum HP. And I guess they decided that that was either not funny enough, or it was just... you could abuse it in a couple of ways. So anyways, if you wait inside the cell with Jesse... Yes, Jesse. You get a free Lucky Knife and some bonus EXP. The Lucky Knife is for Jesse only and increases luck when he holds it, and he gets the Lucky 7 skill, which, if I remember right, for the first 7 turns of any given battle, he will have increased stats. It's good to increase your luck, though, because that will affect his personal skill. So, this is cool. Sean, keep going over here. This enemy is not moving, so... maybe I could let Isabelle get some EXP here. And Physiker. And that maxes out Lilinet. I've kind of been harping on Lilinet's stats, but she's actually turning out much, much nicer than I make her out to be. Yeah, the prisoners are probably going to get attacked on their way out, but there's nothing we can really do about that. You get EXP for talking, so let's do that. A white shard, what does that do? Resistance. Okay, cool. And we might be able to get some EXP for Elmer here. I was totally expecting Isabelle to crit that. Lots and lots of points. Oh, you can talk to that brigand with someone else to get a Draco Shield instead? That's curious. Oh, a door key. 5-use door key. I've got Lilinet's unlocked, so that's fine. Oh, she's ready to promote. I'm being silly here. Bjarki's getting a level. Oh, you need Rod. Well, I don't have Rod. I missed Rod, and I don't exactly feel like going back to get him now. Like, there are so many secrets in this game that I don't think you could, like, physically find them all on a single playthrough. Alright. Let's see, this enemy has... Oh, he has a torch that you have to steal. Well... why not, I suppose. This is the level that Coulter missed out on in the previous map. Defense is good. What happened here? That was weird. That was just a little bit strange. Is everything okay with his inventory? Well, it looks alright. That screen looked just a teensy bit strange. It's probably okay. And now the Lillinette promotion, which means she can use light magic. Ooh, I like where she's going. That HP boost was very, very needed. And she'll be helpful in this chapter as well, because Troubadours and Valkyries are very good at rescuing. I better get this enemy out of the picture. I need to train Bjarki's bows. Yes, and we also need to get our thieves up here. Now, the cool thing is, what you do in Part 1 of this map can actually affect Part 2, so breaking this wall might be strategically important. Good idea putting his Lance Reaver there. Coulter with the Lance Reaver is really, really good. Unless a guy with an axe shows up, but, you know. Shortbow gives better weapon EXP. Noted. Does this guy have, no, nothing on this one. I'm gonna take a wild guess and say that he ate that, but wouldn't want to traumatize anybody. Just a little bit more before Shalm is ready. Shay still has a little bit to go, but I'm out of Master Seals, so it's just as well. Now, this guy, the Weird Sage, so, like, a couple of the developers apparently have self-inserts, and this one is DS Noons. Not totally familiar with the lore behind that one, but there's some interesting things you can do with a Weird Sage. That reminds me, I need to get Shay up to where Jaka is, because this is going to be important. You could totally break that wall in Part 2, Jarrigan, but I'm saying that you don't have to spend the turns doing it if you do it in Part 1. Oh, surprise! Well, that's alright. Oh, and reinforcements. Jaka needs some EXP as well, so good on him. And this one can be fed to Sean. So the first thing I need to do is... I have some spirit dusts. I'm going to use them on Shay. Here they are. I don't have any magic boosting items besides these. They give you 2 points each. So snort the dust, Shay. A regular snortensia. And as for the weird sage, well, you might have noticed that you can attack the prisoners. Darn it. This thing is magic, isn't it? The game gave the weird sage too many defense points. 10 defense. 11 attack. What the heck? I'm fighting at 2 range. Why aren't I inflicting any damage? Oh. Res. He has too much res. Well, nothing I can really do about that, unfortunately. I could try and, like, lure these guys over. But yeah, you guys probably see where I'm going with this. But I'm sure if, like, Elmer gets a level or 2, it'll be fine. Let's see if we can soften him up a little. Probably not with you. Can Shay do something? Not too much magic. I'm sure the iron bow, maybe... Oh yeah, we got this. I like the high crit rate on the magic missile, by the way. Reminds me of some of the staves in Radiant Dawn. Magic. Good. Perfect. Couldn't have gone better. So I'll wait one more turn. Meanwhile, my thieves need to get up here because there's a chest. Alright, there's an extra Master Seal, so we're fine. I could still use it on Elmer. Oh, how convenient. This should give Sham the EXP he needs. Oh, darn it, he's one off. Well, Isabella needs some. Oh, there's enemies coming from here, too. Uh-oh. Perfect. See, now we can just abuse DS Noon and get, like, 30 points for every, like, every time we whack him, we'll just get, like, 30 points. And I have no idea why Elmer has, like, a strength growth. Maybe that's because he's just really bad with magic. It's the same as his magic growth. Well... I suppose you can never tell with these guys sometimes. Now that Lynette has some white magic, I'll just continue having Bjarki clear the path. And I love Valkyries because they tend to have really high dodge rates, although that was a bit risky. Jaga hit 17. War Monk is a promotion option for Elmer? Well, that's interesting. Oh, I could have used Unlock. Oh well. Oh yeah, I need to get the, might as well use one of these. I need to get the other magic dust. Or, she has it in her inventory. What am I doing? So we have a max magic Shay, but it seems like kind of a waste for Shay's magic to be at 20 when she has such a really good magic growth anyways, right? You catch my drift? This is a real character building moment. Level 7. And what's in the box? A stiletto, which is another thief-only knife. Oh, A rank as well, but it's good that Coulter gets a better knife, even though I'm probably just going to use Jesse from now on because he's already promoted. I need one more enemy for Sean to eat, and I think I just found it. Oh, look, another one right behind me. Perfect. He gets strength on that level for some reason. I have a torch now, so I might as well use it. Now, there are some boxes with items here. Probably going to need to get around to those. And I might as well get some EXP onto Shay while I'm here. Crit for like 3 damage. There's nobody back there, is there? No. Alright, it's time for the Sean promotion. This has probably been a boring opening to the stream because it's just me, like, min-maxing people, but this is one of my favorite promotions in the game. Because it's not just a sage, it's actually a Fire Emblem 4-styled mage fighter. He can use swords and staves now. Now, the staves, those are really great. But swords, why would you ever want Shom to use swords? Well, his strength is actually really, really good for me right now. His strength is higher than his magic. What is this? So he can actually be pretty effective with swords, especially considering the high number of swords in this game that have like some kind of effectiveness, like the Zanbato and other items of that nature. So Mage Fighter Shom is actually really, really good. You can have him fight Valkyries. This is important. Do these guys have anything on them? No. I should, like, get my Illuminate back. Oh, Isabelle needs some healing too, but there's no enemies back there. She'll be fine. Oh, Elmer is actually getting some good levels here. She's close to level 15, so I think I will have her take on those 2 enemies. Isabelle's also a nice unit because she's actually very close to her promotion from the start. Nothing else to do here, right? I don't know how many enemies are back there. Let's pull them out one at a time. You take this guy on. An okayish level for her. And you can keep the torch. That's a lot of bad guys, I gotta say. Alright, Shay hit 16. She got a point in strength. That's actually not what I need right now. There's a lot of enemies over there. Let's make a choke point. Just one more level for 11 strength. Yeah, I might need to like change my plans just a tad, but it's fine for now, I suppose. You got a heavy spear on you there, Jaka. He should have one. We need, like, heavy spears, as a matter of fact, in this chapter. The flame sword, I'm actually going to hold on to that for the time being. I don't need this dagger. We've gotten our, like, second magic sword in addition to the light brand. Let's see here. Doesn't seem like there's anything special about it, though. Besides being magic. Alright, I think we're safe. Ah, the shining bow. So there is a magic bow. Nice to have. And I think I'm okay just keeping everybody around here for the time being. Ignore that corpse for now. Aren't there enemies up here? Why aren't they going after Jaka? Well, whatever. Oh, it's Runa's purse. Wait, there's no way it's Runa's personal weapon. That makes no sense. Yeah, it's E rank. But hey, if we were using Runa, and we also get a Flame Lance. There's a lot of magic weapons, it seems. This should give Elmer the last level he needs. There we go, he's 10. It's a joke! Okay. Getting low on weapons here. Well, I think that covers everything on the map right now, so as soon as I show off the other property of the Weird Sage... So I'm gonna have Shay talk to him. So DS Noon's special ability is he can switch your magic score with your strength score. And I'm gonna do that for Shay. I did it for Shalom the last time I played. The most obvious use of this is to use it with Runa so that she has great physical strength and can start gaining all that magic back in case you did something to give her a magical something or other. Also, this screen becomes just a little bit strange, but you also get an energy ring in case you need that. So for my purposes, what happens is I have a max strength Shay, and she still has plenty of time to get all of that magic back. So, you know, it might be something that they included only so that you could, like, do it with Runa, but it's actually really great that you can play around with it and like customize one unit to your preferences. Like, you don't have as much customizability as something like Path of Radiance or especially Three Houses, but you know, I just really like how you're allowed to play around with each unit somewhat and do things like that. It's really awesome. Now, I don't know about you guys, and you know, this might be me jumping to conclusions way too quickly, but oh, as soon as you open the cell, the story advances. I don't know about you guys, but I just want to say before we go into this next scene, I'm starting to think that Andaron Saga might be like one of the best strategy RPGs I've ever played in my entire life. Like maybe even better than most Fire Emblems, and that is saying a lot considering this is a Fire Emblem fan game, basically. Oh, you thought Diasnoon was Runa's dad? That would be funny. Anyways, I'm glad I waited to open the cell until I had everything. Oh, and they have new artwork for this scene as well. So just linger on that shot. Also, Ilanda's here, even though I didn't deploy her. He is not looking good. Hope you didn't put too many levels into him. This is such great artwork. It really sells the moment. I hate that this music sounds like Swan Lake. Another reason I love this story so much is that it actually got me, like, thinking about it for a long time. Oh, you can get his B support and it kind of spoils it. Well, there's a lot of clues leading up to this. I think this is something that you would wonder how you didn't notice earlier because there's a lot of clues. Especially if you played Fire Emblem 4, because it's very obvious this game takes inspiration from Fire Emblem 4, but I think the impact of Bodymon's death is way, way more effective than Sigurd's death. I know I'm speaking, like, I'm probably speaking blasphemy at this point because everybody likes FE4. In the end, it has to be this way. Oh, I also remember from the beta that in this scene, there's actually like this little corridor off to the left where I guess Mortimer talks to Jaka through like a hole or something, but they changed it to Mortimer using an illusion to talk to us. I guess I gave that away too soon. I wish there was an animation for that, but oh well. This is your first Fire Emblem type game, Jargon? That's interesting. Not even Sacred Stones, which this is a hack of. Well, now I think you're just gonna play the rest of the main series. Like, if you choose to play the main series, I do encourage you to do that. Like, I have a feeling you're gonna play the rest of the games and be like, oh, this isn't as good as Andaron. Now it's time to escape the dungeon. Ah, okay. So you can just drop the body, but it'll somehow be warped out. So now you see what unlocking all the doors and breaking all of the walls does for you. You can actually, like, get through it quicker. But there's gonna be enemies in your way, including... Oh, the torch that I used is still... I used the Illuminate Staff, and it can still, like, give you vision. That's kind of funny. But there's something in your way. These big boys. We're gonna have to find a way to deal with them that doesn't involve breaking their weapons. But first and foremost, just so I don't have to redo anything that we just saw. Yeah, shoot me for this later. Oh, geez, this is actually going to be difficult. I'm sure we can soften up this enemy a little bit with somebody. Like, 26. This is actually good. We can feed this to Isabelle. Shom! Fine, be that way. Try and set up a kill for somebody, and that's what happens. What do you mean you soft-locked? I mean, it's not like there's a save point between here and the part 1 of the chapter. EXP for Coulter, I guess. Maybe we can get Jesse a kill. Nah, let's just get out of here as quick as possible. I don't want to. Oh yeah, Shom is definitely angry. Like, he did not take this turn of events very well at all. I'm gonna have Lillinette just pick up Elmer, because I don't want Elmer to fight, and I definitely don't want... Well, Lillinette can't really fight right now, I suppose. Ah, but this man, he might be familiar to you guys. He showed up at the wedding, potentially. Oh, and thank goodness he walked a little bit closer. So you can see that he is wrecking this enemy right now. He might take a hit, but look at what he does here. That's 120 damage. More enemies showing up too. And if possible, I would like to get Jaka into position so Shang can take something from the convoy. But we better talk. Short and sweet. Say hello to Albert. Albert is a very interesting character. He is, like, most of you probably look at this guy and think, oh, a bold sword master, and Mangs is known to have some katana training. But actually, I think Mangs mentioned, or one of the developers mentioned, that this guy is based on something Mangs did in one of his Shadow Dragon playthroughs. He turned Riss into a sword master. Riss, the healer, a sword master. Anyways, Albert is pretty good. He has the Nihil skill, which means he will cancel opponent's skills in combat. Really, really great. Excellent skill to have around. And a crit boost for being a sword master, and a leadership star, and a personal weapon that is effective against armor. And that is actually... oh, it's a magic weapon as well. That's how he managed to kill the Steel Knight. These guys, normally, they negate effective damage against them, which is why they're so difficult to get past. You can't hit them with hammers. And so, if you use a guy with Nihil, or Nihil, or whatever, then you can cut past them very easily, but you're still going to take a hit if you, like, try and go toe-to-toe with these guys. So I need to keep him topped off. And he's got, what? He's got Physic in his inventory? He's got Recover. That's probably not going to work for me, because Sham needs a Mend Staff in order to heal. What I could do is... I will go into the Convoy, give Recover, and take Mend. Go here. Because I'm not going to advance as far as I can this turn. I need to build a wall of swords to fight those enemies down there. So here we go, Sham's healing animation. Dawnlot had a strat where you bait Galachad to follow you towards Bod's cell and split him up and kill the Mage Knights one by one with Sham. I'm Lunatic too. Mage Knights? Oh, jeez. Are there gonna be Mage Knights? I hate those. Everyone needs to get some new items from the Convoy, because I'm kind of running out of stuff on the main group here. So he can recover, which is really good. It's good to have another healer. This game has no shortage of healers, and I really like that, because the Fire Emblem games that I like the most are actually, like, they don't let you have too many healers. Fire Emblem 7 has, like, 6. Path of Radiance has 5. And some of them you have to promote, too. Okay, so that halberdier should... oh, he's going for Shay. Okay. As long as he doesn't double, I'm fine. But doubling Shay. Okay, so Shay actually gets a kill. And a weapon rank increase. More of them coming in. Let's cut past him, shall we? Does the Lucky Knife have range? It does. Okay, we gotta be careful, though. I guess I'll do the direct combat method. You think Manx put in so many healers so he couldn't get them all killed? Well, I won't deny the possibility. Oh, crit. Which means we might get some dust. No, no dust. Sad. Okay, they can... oh, they can reach Jaka. Uh-oh. Okay, they won't reach Jaka if I maybe, like, forego the usual bonus for being on a pillar. Oh, that's not good. Well, I'll probably hit him with, like, Shay or something. They just had to have spears. But he did unequip his, does Heavy Spear work here? No, it doesn't. I do want to be careful, so Brave Spear it is. Brave Lance. Give this one to Shay, I suppose. Use that Ice Lance. See, she's still gaining magic. Now, here's a Steel Knight that you have to actually fight because it won't sit in place. Any spell should work here. Yeah, make it the Hoarfrost. Shalm really is angry. That's his second crit today. Let's light the place up, see what we're up against. Yeah, I'm okay with this, honestly. Yeah, it looks like we have Steel Knights that we have to actually fight. You can cut through them, but you don't really need to unless you really want to get out of here really quickly, because I haven't shown it yet, but there is a sort of soft time limit here. Because someone's going to be chasing us out of these dungeons. He just hasn't shown up yet, because I think he shows up less quickly on hard mode. There he is! Yeah, you're not getting a chance to show us the might of the Steel Knights because you're too slow to actually catch up. Okay, he can use either magic or his spear, and if he uses his spear, he'll have 6 less attacks, so 33, and there's no way he's doubling. So 33 minus 8. Turn 2 on Lunatic and turn 3 on Hard. Yes, that's what I imagined. Let's do the Wind. I can't really imagine Shay actually getting killed. It's 12 plus 21, 33. She'll probably take a hit. Yeah. And then we just move in with Albert. Albert. I'll figure out the pronunciations eventually. These guys don't move, do they? They don't. Oh! Glaciers can actually damage them, so there are other ways of killing these guys. That should actually be really good for Albert. He doesn't have to take a hit. Yeah, thank you, Shay. And now our next target. Let's do the same thing, I think. This one's got a short axe, so that's actually even weaker than the magic. So 39, 31. Now we can do the same thing again. I should probably think about getting a barrier, though. I'll pull one out of the convoy. Let's light this place up. And you could totally, like, rescue people if you want to have less numbers on your way out. Because picking people up will make it go faster. He actually went for Bolganon. Oh, and Albert actually can't reach. That's bad. There's no other way to... Like, Bjarki can actually, like, get through that massive amount of defense. Yeah, Albert wasn't close enough, so, I guess Angelus would have come in handy here. Do I have, like, a rescue on somebody? Well, let's try... What is your res against him? Lillinet doesn't take too much from him. In fact, she'll actually do damage. I guess these guys are weak against magic. This should go to full. So we'll just have to wait a turn for, Yeah, what I'm gonna do is, Isabelle should actually just, like, pick somebody up, because I need to thin the numbers a little bit. Okay, let's see what this guy does. Up. Double Glacius? Nah. He gets knocked out. Now we need to, like, we definitely need to take the shortcut of cutting through these two Steel Knights. And a good level for Sean. He gets, he got speed. Oh, geez, they're actually catching up. Yeah, we gotta move fast. He'll be able to kill this guy, and we can, like, physic with, Lillinet later. Or he'll just get a crit. Also a possibility. And another one for him. Actually, what if we took... Oh, Bjarki's not gonna be able to handle it. Can't double that guy. Can't really do much there. So, Albert's gonna take a hit from the Steel Knight, but I think it's fine. 43, that's a lot. 43 minus 7 is... I think he's okay? Actually, you know what? We don't need to take the risk. I am pushing my luck a little bit, because they're getting close. Is there a way to kill him? Oh, there's another Steel Knight. And, oh boy. We might get sandwiched here. I wonder if Albert can kill him. Probably not. I'm gonna do... These guys don't move either, which is actually really helpful. Okay, Lillinet, can you take a hit here? Perfect. And you can take the hit. So drop off Albert, and then just arrest this guy so he can't do anything crazy. Oh, I'm pushing it. You know what? If this guy decides to attack Sham, that'll be really bad for him. Alright, next we need to work on these guys. They have longbows, don't they? They do. And these guys have just regular spears. The longbows are what I'm worried about. So... get rid of this guy. And him next. Good level. And a lucky crit. Did I say that? How far can this guy move? He's got a droppable angelic robe, and we could totally steal from him if we have the speed. Ah, and that's probably your prize for killing him. Negates critical hits. We could swipe it off of him, though. 1, 2. He's only got 5 move, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Isabel can just barely get out of his range, but I'm definitely thinking I should use a rescue staff to get away faster. Oh, he's got the watchful skill, so he can't steal. Well, that's lame. It figures, though. See, this is what you get when you have a max strength Shay. This is awesome. Oh, and a lucky crit from Jesse as well. I don't have to risk, Wow, look at that level! Jesse! Or Jesser, as they say. And I'm getting a red dust! I am officially luckier than Mangs. How nice. Okay, it looks like we're close to the end. I need rescue. Like, right now. Still have some, which is good. I just need to get Isabel a teensy bit further away from Galahad. We should still be able to see him. Or we can't now, I guess. There's gonna be Steel Knights near the exit, I bet. Oh, yeah. We're almost out of there, ladies and gentlemen. I know this has taken quite a bit of time because of all the stuff I was trying to do. I don't know if I want to go this path, to be honest. I know I'm, like, firing physics randomly for no reason, but, you know. And just to make the escape a little bit quicker, I can rescue him like in a couple more turns. I need vision. Okay, cool. There's one guy that moves, but he won't move unless you try and like actually fight him. So it seems to me these Steel Knights would actually be able to like crush the rebellion right now, if it weren't for the fact that they never move from their positions. Yeah, we need to, like, move right now. So let's hope Albert gets a crit here so that... Ooh, I'm getting way luckier with Albert than I used to, that's for sure. He would, like, never crit in my initial run. We could, like, try and kill this guy without Albert. 1% crit. Why do I, like, feel like that would be a very bad idea? The path is open. I really think we should just, like, move it. In fact, pick you up. Oh, with Shay in that position, he can actually, like, take a crit, so I think I will, like, soften him up a little. Like, maybe, Glacius crit him? You got a regular crit. You could actually kill this guy. Galahad isn't too far away. Or he isn't too close. Knockout. Look at this beautiful man. So good. Right, now we just get out of here. Shut up, Jesse. Yeah, everybody's getting out of here. Unless you guys want me to, like, actually try and fight Galahad at this point. No, of course you don't. Do you? And I guess if you've been kiting Galahad up to this point, he has, like, another wave of enemies coming at you. Seven extra max HP for carrying the body out. The body? Why did you name him Bodymon? Now there's gonna be a bunch of puns about him getting bodied. Oh. Oh, please, please don't. Kung Fu, baby! Sorry, Coulter, looks like you're out of a job. This chapter is called Deceit by Dawn, which is, a funny chapter name, I gotta say. So, if you did not take the Dawn Caller, or actually, I should say, if you did take the Dawn Caller, this is the chapter where you would get the character that replaces Zacharias. I just want to say that because we won't see her. Hey, guess who? Also, you might notice at this point that sometimes the tops of sprites, like, they get cut off. There was apparently some kind of limit on how big sprites could be, so you'll notice the tip of Christina's spear disappearing. They also rewrote this scene. I saw the earlier revision of it. It was, well, I like how it turns out better now. Originally, Jaka basically, like, you know that scene with Seth and Orson in Fire Emblem 8? They basically do that. Samuel, why is there a blade concealed in your doublet? And it came off as just like being a total knockoff scene. So how it is now is very much better. And the music really sells it too. Like, I actually checked, like 90% of the soundtrack is original compositions. There's only a couple of arrangements from other games. It's staggering how much goes into this. And, you know, I'm pretty sure he has the Rose Thorn and he could just kill us right here, but, you know, you gotta let the army do it. They need EXP as well. I think this is the first time we've seen Beatrice. Oh, and I told Mangs this, but I really find a particular interest in the House Rose characters. Like, all the characters are written very nicely, but, like, the Rose people, they make me think. Even Christina gets lines here. It's really great. But the best line in the whole chapter has to go to Ilonda here. Yeah, that's another thing, Barry. They're called Lightbringers, but they seem to have been, like... they've really had their name dragged through the mud. If they're the ones that are supposed to be stopping the monsters and stuff. And there's going to be more of those, by the way. Ilonda is mad, and I kind of like it. Oh, one enemy on the right kind of just pops into existence, though. Actually calling him Commander. Okay, so Elmer does promote at 10 between chapters. I don't have to use a Master Seal. That actually means that while this very inappropriate music is playing, it's time for a poll, ladies and gentlemen. Everybody get ready to choose. And I think that should have gone through, so I will await your decisions, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, the text is bugged, I just noticed. Slow and powerful are physically frail. Oh, okay. It's back to normal now, but the box at the bottom is still missing. So yes, the trainees have promotion options, but the regular units do not. It's kind of, well, it does give you a reason to actually use them. But I do like that using a Master Seal in the middle of the chapter is an option if you want to actually, like, keep leveling them. Alright, I think... Let me look at the results here. Nobody picked Mage. Nice. Well, I would have gone for Shaman just so I have a magic user, but everybody's choosing Monk because they want to see War Monk Elmer. Jinkies. Alright, I think it's pretty clear that everyone wants Monk. 3/4 of you have voted Monk. There were only 4 votes? Uh-oh. Well, you guys should have gotten your votes in quicker. Yeah, don't blame me at this point. Alright. We need to set everybody up with their equipment. I need heal staves. I need to stock up on more staves. I don't think I need... I don't have any illuminates, do I? I used them all up. Barrier's gonna be useful, though. Don't really want to take Coulter into this. I should pick units. So Shalm's very important. Isabel, I guess we could take Isabel. Runa, no. I can take all of these. And Victoria should probably come too. I want Theodore to come. Ilonda can also join in. Should I ditch somebody for Garam? It's probably not a good idea to take an Armor Knight into this, and we have plenty of time to level up Isabel if I so desire. I want to take Garam actually. So, do we need Albert? I don't think we need Albert. Zacharias too. Oh, so many good units that I want to take in. Alright. I guess someone can give me some suggestions if you, like... If you have, like, better options, let me know. Oh, where's Coulter, by the way? You can take this. Nobody can use the stiletto right now? Well, I suppose Jesse will eventually get there. eventually. Ah, the Lumina. Definitely important to have that. Recover, physic, restore. I don't know if restore is of any use at the moment. I don't think this is a chapter with, like, what am I trying to think of? I don't think this is a chapter with status effects in it. The heavy spear is probably good. This is definitely where we want to start leveling Theo's lance rank. Killer axe, good. Hammer, good. And very, very important, the hunting bow. You're gonna see why that is. In fact, I hope I have some additional hunting bows. But I probably have just the one at the moment. Actually, you know what? Victoria. Do I take Victoria? You know what? I'll take it. I'll take Isabel instead of Victoria. Mangs forgore the hunting bow. Did he forget to pick it up too? Guys, do you think you could maybe, like, not talk about the, details of the chapter before I've gotten into it? You can tell me who to bring. It's just, like... I would kind of prefer to explain it myself. I mean, like, this isn't a spoiler-free stream or anything. It's just... like, maybe let me explain a couple things. Alright. We're gonna see if we can level up our newly crowned monk. And I definitely need some better equipment. Short bow for the training. He can use long bows now, so I guess I'll take that too. It's not a big deal, Dr. Victim. It's just like... I like explaining these. I don't need the chat to do that for me. I have no idea if there's anything you can steal, and I probably don't care at this point. So, we have 2 bosses that we gotta take out. I'm gonna... and we definitely want to... ooh, that was a little bit strange. Let's see. Bjarki and Barrett are definitely going up this way. And Garam is definitely going north as well. And so is Theodore. I guess Lilinet could go north as well. I don't really think that's a good idea. Shay and Sham are gonna go this way. Ilanda's probably going this way too. Along with, let's take Isabel this way. She has a Horse Slayer, I think, yeah. And Zack can probably go that way too. Along with Elmer. So this has the potential to be an annoying chapter simply because... oh, Zack actually has to go north because I need a healer up there. This has the potential to be annoying because there's a lot of surprises in this chapter. It really frustrated me when I was learning it. Do I have any more hunting bows? I have 1 hunting bow on Garam. That's really not good. Well, I'm sure we can make do. The music for this chapter was also changed. It was terrible before, but it's great now. Let's begin. Ah, this was a good decision. This is great EXP for Isabelle. Level 16. Defense, what else do you need, right? Oh, and I forgot to equip Sean with something. Uh-oh. First things first. Well, these first couple of turns I can afford to maybe, like, make a couple of errors. Oh, an Illuminated is actually very good here. I'll send the wind away. I don't need it. Is this mage just gonna sit there? Yes. Theodore's not close enough, but okay. Should have brought the halberds, yeah. We're gonna be seeing a lot of Barret crits. And these enemies, they're not strong enough to avoid getting... I should have fed that one to Jaka, though. Jaka needs levels. Okay, this will be the north group. Theo's going up there too, and the south group will be everybody else. And I'll just be doing a trade chain here. He doesn't start with D rank in light magic? That's unfortunate. It occurred to me that Isabelle probably needs a little bit of reinforcement against the mage. The soldiers, all the enemy soldiers. Look at this, they actually have unique palettes. I just noticed, that is so cool. Okay, he dodged. Isabelle was doing pretty good against that mage regardless. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of mage knights, and because they're from House Rose, they actually have Dire Thunder. So just one guy with Dire Thunder wasn't enough. Oh, look, healers! How nice. Also, some of those Valkyries are males. So there's going to be enemies coming from behind you. And that makes it very difficult because you want to rush forward, because if you just try to spawn camp these guys, for example, eventually a group that is way too strong is going to come out here and kill you. So you actually need to keep moving in order to get to the bosses, but you also don't want to, ignore the guys coming from behind you. It's a really tricky chapter. Okay, the enemies have a lot of res, so Elmer was probably not a good decision, but I can deal with it. Something strong enough, maybe? This is an armor knight that's doing quad hits to, like, regular units. That's pretty impressive. Oh, and you also want to be very careful because this chapter has the dreaded Ballista. That's awful, Shay. That's my first blank level, but to be honest... Oh, she took a hit to skill. Did these guys have something that hits skill? I didn't notice. With 3 capped stats, I guess it's expected that she would, like, blank a level or 2. This is a really great Shay. I need to get that Illuminate. Let's see what we're up against. We have a general here, there's a bunch of enemies, and the lady herself, who has, not only Dire Thunder, but an aura as well. And I think the aura is actually the bigger threat because of its potential to crit. But all of these guys, my guys have been outfitted, like, these guys have the highest res. That's why I sent them over here. They have to deal with some physical units as well, though. Now, I need to spot the enemy with the ballista. How far does this guy go? I think I'll be able to get away from him. She has an even worse weapon on Lunatic? Well, I've never seen it. You know what, Theodore? Let's check what all the enemies have. Stupid bows, but... I need to take these guys out, too. Okay, first him. Let's stay in support range. The Mage Knights are too important to not get rid of. She has a regalia that gives advantage and it hits twice. I hate these guys so much. You know, the only problem with Andaron Saga is that it's made by Judril fans. They love Fire Emblem 4 and they love Fire Emblem 5. Maybe just a little bit too much. That's the only, like, super criticism that I can give to, like, in general. If I wanted to say, like, what the main problem with this is. Because Andaron Saga is really great, but it's clear that they like Fire Emblem 4 and 5 a little too much. Alright, so the best plan to deal with those enemies is to let them come to you. And on the next turn, I'm going to Illuminate. I could on this turn, but I'm probably not close enough to spot the... Are the ballistas taken out in this difficulty? I guess they're not here on this difficulty. Well, okay. Okay, I know... I do believe that Andaron Saga is better than Engage's plot, but is that really a high bar to clear? Equip that and use the concoction. Imagine if that guy got a crit. Yeah, this isn't newcomer friendly, but I think they can afford that because they know that, like, probably hardcore players are going to be playing this. That's the thing about ROM hacks. They tended to be very, very difficult, but that was mostly because they knew what kind of people were playing. Of course, if you try to do something like Kaizo Mario World, then that's not going to be the greatest thing ever. I should have another Horse Slayer. If not, I'll just use the Silver Lance. I don't. Silver Lance it is. And he's got 2 more levels until he caps, and I kind of want him to cap in this chapter. Yeah, do the Training Lance. Is he close? Well, a couple more rounds with the Training Lance and he'll eventually hit his final rank. Kaizo Mario was made because a friend said to another friend that Super Mario World just didn't challenge him anymore. Well, that's karma right there. Oh, nice. And then it, like, turned into an entire genre of ROM hacks that are exceedingly difficult. To the point that they might as well be clones of Dragon's Lair. For, like, the 5 people that remember that game. Okay, they're going this direction, which means we should probably stop messing around over here and focus on the incoming enemy. The Nomads look like they're faster, or Bow Knights rather, so let's check on Isabelle's defense. 17. 18, 21. Doesn't look like they can scratch her too bad. I really hope I can get like a Zanmato for Shang, because I forgot to give him one. Huge error. Maybe it'll be okay. There's a force tile there, so I think I'll use that to my advantage. Got a ranged item? Yeah. I don't know why I'm spamming barrier. Makes no sense. Even the regular Bow Knight animation is new. Uh-oh. He wasn't getting hit by that, I guess. Uh-oh. Oh, it's a halberd. So, no problem. The enemy healers actually managed to be annoying. Bet you never thought you'd hear that. Okay, we have some Valkyries coming in, and we want to make sure Beatrice can't hit us. I think Shay is, like, totally alright against most of these enemies, but you can never be too sure. Yeah, they can't hit her from here. I need stronger magic for Sham as well. Please, Glacius. That would save me some time. No. Ooh! Okay, do this. Really awesome. 1 point away. Come on. Alright, time for some leveling up of our... Lillinette should take this enemy down. And we can give... I'm a little scared something might come out and hit Elmer, so I'm going to use a Dark Hymn. Like, it's about time I used a couple more of those. Maybe I will wind up getting a War Monk Elmer. He's getting strength so much. I can't see over there, which is probably not good. If I get any closer, then Beatrice can start attacking. So what I'm going to do is Physic from that position. At least the Valkyrie can't hit Isabelle. Also, I think there's an enemy up here with something droppable. Longbow to take that guy out. Longbow's so good. And this is why I brought the hammers. Stop! Hammer time! I can't wait for Garam to get that S rank. I'm waiting for it for ages. I know I'm physicking from one range, but I didn't bring anything else. Oh, incoming enemies. I don't think they can reach, though. One of them is a sword paladin, or whatever it's called. Oh! Don't double? Okay, good. You see, this is why I hate the Mage Knights with Dime Thunders. Or Dire Thunder, or whatever. Very close call. Jaka will take this one. He's still 2 levels off. I wonder if Theo can get anything out of this. Oh, no. The healer? Still no. He'll have to do this. Free Knight. I guess you don't pay them or something. Oh, crud. Oh, at least they aren't Dire Thunders. That would have been awful. We can even take one out right now. Or maybe... Maybe if Barrett gets in there. Crit this so that I don't have to worry about you. Good. You even get another Dire Thunder here. That's good. Theo still hasn't broken his first one. So what do I want to do? I guess I'll throw in Zacharias and see if he has the res to resist these guys. They can go wherever they want, though, and they'll still... Alright, this is looking a little bit dangerous, so... Maybe they will try and target Garam while he's sitting on this. Do I have a concoction I can give to you? Yes. They couldn't possibly resist this, could they? .26 attack, which probably means Isabelle is totally safe. I'm gonna call her by the wrong name a bunch of times. Alright, my lady, she's all yours. I wish you could damage this enemy. It's so perfect. What is your magic? His magic is just too low. 14 attack. That's not going to be enough. Well, you know, another attack for Shay is a good one. I think at this point... There's a Mage Knight here. What I'm going to do is... do this. I'm thinking he's still got a res boost, so I'm thinking Beatrice, if this general gets himself killed on the next turn, or if Sham decides to crit here, she's gonna attack Sham, and that is gonna be a huge error for her, because she'll just run right into the Hoarfrost, maybe just like get eliminated straight away. This is safe. His res will come into play, because I don't think they can actually... Oh, careful with that. A killer axe. Boy, oh boy. Look at the res and speed on this Armor Knight. Uh-oh. Okay. What was the original song like? Was it the... No, it wasn't that. Come on. This looks scary. I think that blocks Beatrice from getting in. Very dangerous. Oh, this enemy could, like, block Beatrice, I think? Yeah, I think they're blocking their own boss from getting into the fray. Get to this. Jaga hits 19, really good. And I think this is fine. Oh, he missed. Well, I can get some bow EXP out of it. And this is good for training. I'm a little bit worried, though. Let's get ourselves a torch. I need some vision. This isn't going to be much vision, but, you know, I just need more. This force tile right here is a total troll, by the way. I wonder if it works the same as it used to. I might actually pull out the Lumina, because things are getting just a teensy bit rough here. Isabella, can you get rid of this guy for me? Oh, I love you! I'm trying out new units that I've never used before in this playthrough, and it's going so good. Oh, Elmer. If you could, well, it's probably a kill for him. Yeah. Show us a good one! Those are stats you do actually need. Cool. Oh, Glacius crit! Which means Shay is ready for promotion. Oh, whoops. I didn't mean to... Well, alright, fine. Go ahead. Look at all these droppable holy waters. I see that they're still dropping lots of items. Like, one thing that I pointed out back when this was in beta was they were actually dropping a lot of items, and they still kind of are. But that's probably just a sign that I should really be using them more. Oh yeah, there's Bow Knights coming in too. I guess I'm not close enough to fight Beatrice at the moment, so I'll keep fending off enemies. Okay, Barrett used the thing. So I'll have to get everyone out of range for now. Okay, this guy was very annoying. He's got a Dire Thunder. So I think I will put... Like, Zacharias has the highest res here, right? 23 attack. Yeah. So let's situate him there. Let's see if he attacks Bjarki. That would be really funny. Oh, another Paladin coming in, and this one's got... He's got droppable items. I kind of wish I could pick one of these to get, but... What can you do? Oh, they'll never scratch Isabel, will they? She might have some trouble. What would happen if this guy with the bow decided to, like, shoot Elmer? Well, he wouldn't get far. and the rest of them have swords. You might have noticed that out of these groups, like the promoted unit has been using weapons that have a triangle advantage against the guys the unpromoted guys. Honestly, just, like, equip your ranged weapons and then end turn. But if I can barrier... I think I need to recast the barrier, so let's get that going. And I also need to recast... Oh, Shay's ready for promotion, so I should probably not be giving her EXP. Okay, so I wasn't close enough to trigger Beatrice. Hold off just a little bit longer, you guys. You can't really... well, you can't steal weapons. That's the thing. It's impossible to steal weapons in most Fire Emblems. He's going down. Oh yeah, I there's no reason to be worried about Isabelle. Level 18 and she's gaining res and magic? You're an armor knight, Isabelle! Why do all of my units want to gain magic? Uh-oh. The mage knights have swords, that's not good. That's really not good. Stop it, Shay. You're eating all the EXP. Reaver weapons cause the weapon triangle to be reversed. So if you have a Lance Reaver, that'll be effective against guys with lances, even though it's a sword. Okay, they're healing each other. That soldier better not move. Well, since there's no ballista, I could totally, like, fly over and pick up a Master Seal. Could try that. Let's set this up for Elmer. Can he actually... He might be able to. He'll take a hit, though. Okay. Also, really good level on the Bard, of all people. There, magic, finally, and res, too. I just hope he, I just hope there's nobody in range, but there's nobody over here, so it's not... I don't really imagine there would be. Okay. Well, I don't see the ballistas, so they were probably taken out. There used to be ballistas. They were really annoying. Keep pushing, I think, is what we need right now. Barrett should go forward and use another torch. I really just want to get rid of the many, many torches I have. If this is going to be the only Bow Knight, I guess Bjarki can take him. Oh, there's a Master Seal. That's really good. That's going straight to Shay. I am so glad she can, like, fly over here. And it can't hurt to get Zack just a little bit closer. I better, like, get an Illuminate staff over there, and as a matter of fact, is she holding one? No. Should have given her one. See if Ilonda gets strength. That's a near perfect level, though. Oh, the ballista must be exclusive to Lunatic if that happened. Hard mode's still proving to be the actually good difficulty level. This is bad, I'm using up the Levin Axe too much. Theo's getting... He's actually falling behind everyone, but he got the A rank in Lances, which is really good. Bjarki gets the S rank in Axes, also good. 66 hit and 6 damage is funny. The funny number. Why so many Mage Knights and Valkyries? You guys are like using up your entire... Oh, good crit. They just keep coming! Okay, Bjarki has the Master Seal, so pull back a little. I need to get him over here anyways. Alright, Theo, time to show your stuff here. Now, the great thing about Shade's promotion, I've talked about this already, but Falconites in this game are able to heal. So we have yet another staff user. There are just so many in this game. Plus 5 magic. Another reason to do what I did with a weird Sage, because she's going to get plus 5 magic anyways. E rank in staves, though. That's kind of annoying. You'll have to, like, buy a heal staff. What is your res like? Well, Barrett is so fast that I don't think she has to worry about these guys. I need vision so that I can see... There you are! So he's got Rosethorn, and the thing about Samuel is, if you put... Like, look at how he has EXP. That's actually funny. So the more... in this chapter, he gains automatic levels, but he'll only gain as many levels as it takes to get him to 10, so that if you leveled him up yourself, then his bad growth rates are actually going to reduce the amount of strength he has in this actual fight with him. So that's definitely a very interesting thing to do. That's an interesting way to do a Jagan that betrays you. Putting levels into him is actually worth something, but the Rosethorn is still a really powerful thing to use. And look at this. If you try and sit in that force tile, he's going to come over and impale you. So, definitely want to watch that. The hunting bow is basically your best bet for fighting him, since it'll be effective against him, and you won't have to worry about getting impaled on the counterattack. But you might wonder how you're supposed to get close to him. I'll probably explain that in a little while. But in the meantime, Garam got magic again. What is his growth? Well, it's not 0, so I'm not that impressed. These guys are probably going to hit Garam, so I probably want to... Yeah, we better do that. Ah, but they can shoot Theo now. Nihil cancels Impale. Yes, that's true, but you are looking at a triangle disadvantage, and it's not going to be effective. I'm a little scared, so Theo, take the holy symbol. More res, that's going to be helpful. I think it's about time we challenged Beatrice, though. Oh, Lance Reaver on all birds. Yeah, that's something you could do. I still don't trust it. You just know PH is going to find some way to mess with you. Oh, here comes some more enemies. Oh, they don't double him. Okay. Everything's fine so far. Taken more risks than I probably should have. But it looks like all the enemies are accounted for, so let's try and take on some of these guys. That space on the bridge is where we'll wait. Get another one for Isabelle here. You know, I might as well take another one. So satisfying. Right. The person with the highest res is probably, no doubt, Shom. Let's boost him up. The soldiers might be able to hit him. But we're aiming to pull in Beatrice. Okay, that's very good. I was a little worried that he might not do that. It might help if Ilonda can physics somebody up here, and she can. That wasn't worth much, I know. Actually, Jaka should probably take another one if he can, and I need to get closer to see him again. Just a little bit more. Actually, Theodore should probably use the torch, but Barrett used it up, didn't she? Yeah, so he'll have to get one. Now what the heck? Whack him. Torches. There we go. So the thing is, Samuel never attacks his own family. He'll counterattack, but he'll never actually, like, actively go after anybody from his own family. So Theodore and Christina and Lilynette too, they can all be used to, like, block him from actually moving to hit anybody. It's similar to what we did with the Steel Knights. Here comes Beatrice. That was a 0, wasn't it? Yeah, it is. So this is going to be a crit. I think that was the crit animation, but no damage anyways, so we can hardly tell. And the Hoarfrost is going to tank her speed, which probably means we have enough. Oh, come on, never mind. Healers are still a problem. Oh, and look who decided to show up. So apparently if you attacked Caroline in Chapter 8 on the river, which I failed to do, unfortunately, you can recruit her here with Jaka, but you have to actually risk getting close to Alexander. Oh, look at this guy. This guy is hard to read, if you ask me. Alright, Beatrice. It would be great if we could, like, one-shot her with this, but we can't. That is too high a risk. 1 in 4 shot of getting crit. But we do have... Still too high risk. Lillinet's res isn't high enough. Let's see what the other Valkyrie can do. Not much. So I think this approach is best. We'll first attack with Shom. 40's not high enough, is it? Yeah, it needs to be Hoarfrost. I'm unfortunately using up a lot of Hoarfrost. Oh, and you can also kill Alexander here if you want and get his weapon earlier. But that would be really difficult. Oh, that's still not enough. Alright, Angelus. Guess it's your turn. I'm using up a lot of Hoarfrost on this, but whatever. Prepare to be eaten. Oh, I love how she spins the lance there. Like, lots and lots of animations have, like, the person spinning their weapon for the crit, but that was an extra layer of awesome. Oh, you have to kill him with Fred to get the Gladiolus? Well, that's not going to work out for me either. I get your Javelin equipped. See, I on my previous playthrough, I actually killed Beatrice by using a Zanbato with Shom. Ugh. Just magic on that level, but it was the important stat. It looks like we're back. Alright, cool. So I just made Theodore attack his uncle. He would counterattack at one range, but we have Dire Thunder. Are you really gonna believe him when he says that? Most of Andaron wants to kill Ilonda. Like, maybe he'll get a crit here, I don't know. So yes, this makes the approach a lot safer. And Shay's a Horse Slayer. No, Shay has no Horse Slayer. We don't have one up here. But we do have magic. Give you your hunting bow back. So the hunting bow is very effective here. Chaka is so close to another level, though. I know, if he goes down here, he could, like, hit the snag. Which falls towards him for some reason. This guy looks dangerous, though. 24? Oh, with that HP boost, there's no way. 21. I do have a barrier, don't I? Yeah. Barret could always do something to finish the job. Alright, Isabelle's ready for a promotion and she got magic again. I don't get this. You know, in the Fire Emblem series, women do tend to be more magically inclined than men, but like... Oh, he's going after Theo instead. Well, I guess this guy doesn't have any qualms about, like, killing one of the nobles of the house. That one goes for the heal. I need Jaka to get some more EXP somehow and no one's going for it. Yeah. It's just really hard to fight this guy. Okay, he got a hit. That's helpful. We can longbow from here. Yeah, this fight, honestly, feels maybe just a tad luck-driven. Not as much as some other battles, but with that boost from the Rose Thorn and the fact that... I'm also getting a little bit concerned, because Alexander is right on my tail. Let's see what Elmer does to this enemy. Not enough for a level, it seems. I need to know if Alexander is behind me. Oh yeah, he's headed this way. There's his glorious stats, if you were wondering. I don't think Jaka... Unless Jaka, like, gets the killing blow on, Sam, then I really don't think he's gonna hit level 20. Well, the mind does wander. He's not even close enough unless Zacharias can use a rescue staff. Alright, we have to kill Sam, like, on this turn. So I will do this. Just to get Jaka closer. Now let's see what his odds are. Oh, they're not good. This is the last turn I have, I think, so I've really got to let him have it. Alright, Garam, please get lucky. Oh, he did! That's very lucky. Not for Jaka, he's not gonna hit 20. But you can see that the odds were, like, not favoring me that much. Dr. Victim, if you wanted to tell me something, I'm afraid you're too late. Theodore needs the killing blow? Theodore needs the killing blow. Hi, Blazing Sword Chad. Whoever Ace supports Sam needs the killing blow. Mangs, why are you guys this bad at secret? How is Theodore supposed to do this? You want me to risk him at one range? Because that's the only way I can really see that happening. You want Lillinette to fight him? Theo could have just two-ranged Sam. Well, he had not enough skill to actually hit the guy. You saw what the numbers were. So I guess he's supporting Sam, and grinding all that lance rank was just not worth it. Okay, I've learned my lesson. Because I distinctly remember that you didn't need the killing blow with Theo in order to do that. You didn't need to kill Jeffrey with Ariel. Alright, spice and salt aside, the chapter has improved, at least on this difficulty. And you know what, I'm just gonna pretend that I knew that the entire time. The unlucky shot from Garum is what costed me the Rose Thorn, so I'm not gonna worry about it. Don't you guys worry. I'm getting a little sweaty, though. It's probably because of these Flame Guard people. They're really hot. That's the pun I've been making for the past 50 billion years. Don't worry about it. Did I say 50 billion? Ugh, hate myself. I like how Alvaro has, like, the little exclamation mark on him because he's holding a high crit weapon. He's only here for a cutscene. So it's actually funny to have that little icon. Or maybe he's just really excited. Yeah, you definitely are gonna be surprised at where this is going. Oh, not another guidance chapter. I'm kind of dreading the guidance chapters because I have to, like, read through all of them. I mean, I would have had no idea. Don't worry about it, Dr. Victim, honestly. We can live without the Rose Thorn. It looks like hard difficulty is actually designed well, so we don't need all of these weapons. We'll be fine. I mean, it's possible for Lilynette to do something, at least. She could take... Wait, does Mortimer still have... Oh my goodness, I should have, like, taken Mortimer's aura off of him. Maybe Lilynette could have used that if she gets the light rank. Daughter of the Dawn. One Dawn Brigade joke is good enough. Come on, Jaka. Oh, for land's sake. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with OBS. That's 2 disconnections in one day. Once is normal. So in case anyone missed the context, we're taking a boat out of Andaron for the moment. Jaka's sister is so generic. So is his mother. This is a new background. And there's the excuse for the promotion, which is why I wanted Jaka to hit 20. Oh well, one lost level isn't gonna kill him or anything. He already got a huge HP boost from the escape chapter. It's probably rusty and, like, not effective anymore. Yeah, make your own joke about this weapon's name. The Allspice. The Asp... Funnily enough, there's a weapon in Order of the Crimson Arm, which is another ROM hack that has this exact same name. I suspect foul play. But not really. Oh yeah, let me look at it. brave, and it's a Reaver weapon, and it's effective against armor. It's ridiculously good. And Xhaka gives himself a promotion! Oh yes, look at these numbers. Look at them. Wait, swords? Swords? He used to get axes! You changed it to swords. How am I supposed to make jackhammer jokes now? Xhaka with a hammer. I can't make that joke anymore. Looking into Allspice, apparently it's a type of polearm, except with a blade instead of a spear end. Oh, that explains the Reaver weapon. That's actually really genius. Alright, we're on a ship. And, oh, that's a lot of talk options. It looks like we're going to, oh, we can actually shop, can't we? Yeah, we totally can. So, shopping, and then we're probably going to stop the stream, like, after all of this talking and shopping is done, because I'm pretty sure the next chapter would... I don't remember what the next chapter is, but it's going to, definitely cause me to go into overtime on the stream, so... Actually, maybe it wouldn't be that long. It is a defense chapter. I didn't know you were a weapon fanatic, Barry. You would, like, love going over all the weapon origin names in Fire Emblem 4 and 5, I can tell you that much. It's mostly Norse stuff. And Irish stuff, come to think of it. Yeah, especially since you have to take the horses on board too, apparently. Hyenas, he says. Let's store these, and is there anything I need to sell? Oh, whoops. Nah, nothing really needs selling. I do want room for buying things, though. You know, I caught an episode of Forged in Fire one time, and it happened to be the one where they were making Zweihanders. Zweihanders. What do you call them? Whatever you call them. Oh, we have some interesting items available. There's a Jormungand. Bet you want to know where that name comes from. It reduces luck, but it is dark magic and pretty expensive at that. And Exorcism, which is even more expensive, is effective against terrors. I'm sure we'll have a use for that later. I do need to buy a couple things. Let's take some Thunder. Hellfire. We could get a Thoron. But probably not worth it. A couple of Lightning Tomes will be good. Yes, Jormungand is from Norse mythology. It is the giant, Midgar serpent, I think. Zweihänder. Okay. Only Hornheim inhabitants can use that spell. Really? Huh. See, these other items are a bit expensive, but I do need men's. And that'll do it for now. Meanwhile, there's some interesting weapons here. We have some killer items. Ah, and the Umbra Axe. I need some axes. I'll take one. That's really good on Zacharias, because he has high magic. Could probably use one of these too. I think I'm good on lances. Can't hurt to take, one of these, and a couple of these. I'll save the rest. Weirdo. Barry, are you reacting to what Angelus just said? I do think that was a little, like, weird to say that there. Yeah, he really should not be, like, singing songs straight away. Like, write them down for sure. Because you can show that off later, and it'll be, like, a great thing you did. Ugh. Emil's probably even worse. But that's what you get when someone is related to Angelus, I guess. I've never seen that one before, by the way. Oh, great, Jesse. Well, water's actually not even blue. The reason it's blue, it's because I think it's a reflection of the sky, which is also blue for reasons, which I'll research and figure out at some point. Natalie! Natalie is your sister? We know that name. She's not here, though. Look at all of these. Water absorbs red light, which leaves blue color due to the color imbalance. Wow, that's fascinating. That's really fascinating. Thank you for that. Can you tell me why my units are blue in Fire Emblem? Can you tell me why Marth has blue hair? I'm messing with you. Marth from Super Smash Bros. OMG. Oh, please. Blue, and blue is actually more dark purplish. That's gonna be so weird to get into. If it looks blue, then it probably is. I mean, I've seen shades of purple and blue that are so deep that they might as well be black. In fact, I know somebody who has like a, he has like this game board with a bunch of game pieces, and they are colored so dark that they look black, but if you hold them up to the light, then they actually turn dark green. I don't know where I'm going with this. Is my background a bluish purple or a purplish blue? Oh no. It looked like purple when I made it. Yeah, it's definitely looking like as soon as I finish up all of these talk conversations, I'm going to do the next battle prep, and then that will be the end of the stream. I was hoping to get another chapter in. We got like 13 and 14. Oh. Well, hey, looking good, Zach. Not a wrinkle on ya. Vowed an oath of celibacy. Sure. I'm old. Well, it is unnatural to live 1,000 years. He's looking a little green in the hair, too, but okay. Why don't you get Shay to carry you? Alright, that's all of the talks. Hey, the nice clothes are back. They should totally make this an anime. I don't know how you'd pull it off. I mean, the characters at least are not copyrighted at all. Except for, like, Luis, but, like... Alright, opening cutscene, then battle preps, and then I'm off for the day. Of course there's going to be a boat battle. What did you expect? Now, they weren't kidding about them being long ships. They're pretty long. Sigmar goes his own way, eh? Very funny, the whole Sigma male meme. Also, I'm starting to think that this is the guy Barrett was about to get married to, so we should totally have her kill him. Oh, and they just confirm it. Okay, good. That character is a girl. I was getting a little worried. Silver Lance, Killer Lance. I'm probably not going to need the Horse Slayer now. And Jaka can use swords instead of axes like he should have been able to, so we may as well level him up there. It looks like Elmer is here to stay. Isabel needs her promotion, probably taking Garum. Yolanda. And Angelus. Jesse, because I need somebody to steal. Zach. Actually, Jesse can use daggers too, so make him use them. Alright, Isabel hit level 20. We do have a Master Seal, don't we? We should. Good, there's one left. Oh, I love how she doesn't have a helmet. Okay. Look at these numbers, though. 53 HP. She still has such high magic, it's really weird. Well, she's got axes now. Can she use the C rank? Well, we gotta train her axes then. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna take her into this chapter. Garam can probably stay behind for like one chapter and he'll be fine. But I want to give him I want to give him some max levels too. What on earth do I do? Right. No Zacharias this chapter. Bring in... Where are you? Shay needs a healing E rank. I need regular heal. Okay. She better hit D rank soon, though. I don't want to have to, like, buy regular healing. Somebody should get the holy symbol too. Actually, I think I'll take Zacharias instead of Ilonda. I've got enough magic for now. Favorite characters so far? Well, that's a good question. From a gameplay standpoint, I think Shay and Sham are really fun to play with. Story-wise, yeah, I definitely like Theo and Sam. Even though they're not long-term party members, they definitely are interesting in their writing. Lillinet, too. In fact, Lillinet. I'm going to say Lillinet is one of my top characters. Oh, and speaking of which... Yeah, Mortimer had an aura in his inventory, and it did not go to Convoy, which is unfortunate. That's like one of the only auras you can get up to this point without buying one. And his Thoron isn't here either, which means if I gave him any important items, they're gonna be gone. Ugh. Yeah, Shay is just nuts if you train her. Like 20s across the board, as you can see. In fact, the flying unit is going to be amazing for this chapter. Like, several varieties of amazing. What does Isabelle have for weapon ranks, by the way? Oh, she has swords. Okay. But seriously, though, 18 magic? Who ever heard of a general with magic? It's amazing. Maybe there's a reason for it, but I won't say. In fact, let me check the map. There is a chest up there, yeah. Mm-hmm. Do I need Jessie, though? I could just use a chest key. Maybe I I know people like Jesse, but you really just need a chest key, so never mind that. I don't have any more Master Seals, so I'm not going to train anybody, though. Kurt, you come back. I need some bow users. I better take one of, like, the 5-use chest keys. If I have any. Yeah, there we go. Oh, stealables. That's an interesting point, but you can't really see any here, though. There's like a concoction, I guess. And there's another hunting bow, which is actually really good. I can't see what any of them are here, though. Alright, unfortunately, we can't really... I'm not going to be able to play until the next stream. I'm exhausted. Alright, that'll do it for today, everybody. No, go back to the title screen. Thank you once again, everybody, for dropping by and watching. I didn't get through as much as I wanted to today. I was hoping to get through another chapter, but that's why next week exists. So, to recap, keep your eyes open for when I release a patch for Mang's Advance Wars that fixes a lot of the bugs, and I will pick up that playthrough as well at some point. And, I am also working on some revisions to the Network Gladiator Eclipse, because I think that was a lot of fun, and I want to try it again. Hopefully, I would get more submissions for that. So, some rule revisions for it, and then when I'm ready to accept submissions for it again, you will know. And, I'm working on some other stuff behind the scenes. You don't know about it yet. And when those are ready, you'll find out. I don't want to say anything. I don't like announcing a project before I know I'm going to be finished with it. Yeah, I learned my lesson from some other projects out there and all of those failed Kickstarters you hear about all the time. Anyways, thank you once again, everybody, for coming to another Andaron Saga stream. We will probably pick this back up next week, and then we can start using some of our newly promoted units, and I hopefully get some more Master Seals, so I can promote even more units, and have more than I can even deploy. I mean, I pretty much have that right now. So, until next week, everybody, this has truly been an Andaron Saga stream. Whatever. See you guys later, everyone.